Terrorism all over the world is seen as an enemy of development that must not be allowed to stay. The Nigerian army, proven as one of the best in the world, has continued to fight the daredevil Boko Haram, that today ranks as one of the deadliest groups in the world, known for their incessant killings and abduction of innocent persons. The battle to keep the country safe has not been easy. A lot of brave officers and soldiers of the Nigerian army have lost their lives fighting for their nation, and a lot more are still ready to make sacrifices to ensure that peace returns to the country, especially in the northern part of Nigeria. The efforts of security forces, particularly the Nigerian army, were recently commended by the President of the United States of America, Donald Trump, when the President of Nigeria, Muhammadu Buhari, visited the White House in honor of President Trump's invitation.
I especially want to thank President Buhari for Nigeria's partnership and leadership in the fight against terrorism. He's been a real leader. Nigeria was one of the first African nations to join the coalition to defeat ISIS. And Nigerian forces are currently leading regional efforts against ISIS in West Africa and doing very well, as we have. Nigeria is also leading African nations in the fight against Boko Haram and another ruthless jihadist terrorist group. You've been reading about them. They kidnap the young girls and young women, many of whom never are seen again.
As part of its principle of developmental journalism, Security Watch Africa crew went to the streets of Abuja to seek the opinion of people regarding the commendation of the American president.
What is the armed forces of a country established for? The primary purpose of having the armed forces of any country is to protect the territorial integrity of that country. There is no 1 inch of Nigerian soil is subjected to any form of aggression, either from outside or from within. And so to that extent, we believe, of course, that our military has done well and that the comments of Trump are well received. And it's supposed to ginger them to do more.
Commendation worth it. I think I should be able to appreciate Nigeria, because when you give them much appreciation, when you appreciate them, whatever effort they have put in, I think they will add more. They have done very well. They have done very well. I can comfortably commend them, but at least they need more encouragement from the government. The government need to do more of the things to encourage them and provide them with relevant information.
To be honest, they have done fantastically, because if you look at almost 5 years, 6 years ago, the way the situation is very alarming compared to the present region. You see that it's very reduced drastically. They have conquered a lot of areas, and also they have released some people being arrested by the this militant. You understand? And I believe military have done well in terms of tackling the insurgency in the northeast.
They need to do now for that commendation to be more holistic, in my own view, is for them to step up their game in curtailing all this social bombing we are witnessing in the northeast, especially in Adamawa and Borno.
It's encouraging that Nigeria is doing good thing, and we believe everything will be over soon, and other African countries, not only Nigerian, internationally, they will embark on what we have done too.
Respect to the commendation from the President of the United States of America in respect to Nigeria. I think from the perspective in which he has seen it, or they have seen it as a nation, developed nation, they have made their own input, and I think the input is justified, because they wouldn't have run into that conclusion without proper diligence, and it is assumed and believed that the Nigerian government is doing its best, and as a matter of fact, is still doing its best.